Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco.
I'm Chris.
And today we have a bunch of Star Wars Micro Galaxy that we've been meaning to open. I was doing them in shorts format, but then we just kind of stockpiled a bunch, and I got busy. I hadn't been making as many shorts, so we're just going to go ahead and bust them all open today. So first off, we have these two little mystery minis that are Series 3. I'm going to let you open one.
I need an opening knife. Where did I put that?
We have... Do we have all this set?
No, we don't have all the chases.
We're missing... We just have Cad Bane, or do we have... Who's the other ones?
Dooku?
Do we have Dooku?
No. I
Okay.
don't think so. Well, you got...
Come on.
They Fly Now, and I got...
I got They Fly Now.
The patrol bike again.
And the solo patrol bike. So, like the 400th one of those.
Bang! Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is this our first Jedi Starfighter?
Yes.
Alright, so there is Obi-Wan Starfighter. Of course, these panels do open and close pretty decently, easily. They have a little like grip thing right there. So it makes it pretty easy to grab. Of course, has the spot for the little droid to go into.
I believe that is R4.
So he fits in there nice and snug.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi. This one has a mullet. It's episode 2 one.
Oh, yeah? It shouldn't be, though, right?
No. Look at that mullet.
Yeah, there he is, mullet Obi-Wan. And he just slips right in there. And, yeah, we have a little Jedi Starfighter, our first one. I'm not huge on the Jedi Starfighters. They're okay.
I like Jedi Starfighters.
But
I like interceptor type vehicles.
this line's so good that it makes me want to get, like, everything, you know. Oh, you know, I forgot to show the landing gear. So these two pop out there, and that one pops out there. And then he has the landing gear. So we'll go ahead and close up the wings and have him sitting there.
Next thing. Boom.
I'm actually really shocked it took us this long to open this one. Because
Yeah.
I've been really hyped about this, and I love the B-Wing. One of my all-time favorite Star Wars ships. So yeah, let's go ahead and bust that open. Okay, so there is a little bit of assembly required. Just...
Click it together. Don't snap it in half. Marco, don't snap it in half. Marco, don't do it. Marco, don't snap it in half.
It's one of those where it does not feel like it wants to go in. That was a scary noise.
It was. Terrifying.
So the wings pop open. I will say one bit of slight disappointment with this. It is not gyroscopic. Gyroscopic, yeah.
You gotta manually move it.
Yeah, you have to manually move it.
It moves.
It does move, yeah. That was one of my favorite things about the 3.75 scaled ones. Yeah, the old one, or any of the 3.75. When you got the pilot. When you turned it around, this moved with it, and it was just such a fun because then like you could be like he's flying around dodging stuff, and like this thing's always in the right position, and I just thought that was
like
super
a chicken
fun.
When you hold it and its head's sitting in the same spot.
Then put the pilot in there, but other than that, I mean, it's still.
How does this thing land?
It's still a frickin' B-Wing, which is still sweet. The B-Wing has landing gear right here and right there. Maybe.
Don't break it.
I know some of the Micro Galaxy stuff can be kind of stiff. And we did have one incident, unfortunately, on one of our rares where the landing gear on Grievous broke.
Next ship.
He's so massive.
It is. It's definitely not an interceptor.
Up next, we have the Gauntlet, which is a pretty sweet ship. Looks pretty freaking rad. So here is Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. The wings do turn individually to land with the landing gear there. I don't think it has any other kind of neat little tricks up its sleeve, but it does have the cockpit, which Bo-Katan slips right into. So we're going to go ahead and have her landed with the others here.
Next ship, or should I say ships?
Yeah, so I can't remember when I got this a while back. It was on sale one day. There's the Amazon exclusive Ahsoka double pack. Here's Ahsoka's Phase 1 Starfighter. One of the better ones, I would say. It's a really solid paint scheme on it. Let's see, so got... oh, okay, that landing gear comes out a little weird. And then you got 2 on the side here. Nothing too fancy. Got the spot for the droid here in the center. Oh, and also, they always have the button on the bottom so you can pop them out. If you're not careful and you do that, it will launch them. So it is good to hold your finger over top. It is a
droid ejector seat.
Yeah, it's a pretty good missile launcher. And then we got Ahsoka. We're going to slip right into there. And close that up. And then there's her Phase 1. And here's her Phase 2. Pretty much the same as Obi-Wan's, but, you know, just different paint scheme. Has the spot for the droid, same cockpit.
Fun enough. Never seen in the show. Or anything, really.
And then
as
we
far
got
as
the
I can
landing
tell,
gear.
just made up for this figure. Now, this is pod racing.
So this we found at a Peddler's Mall?
Peddler's Mall.
Yeah.
For
$15.
$15.
Wasn't one that I necessarily was like, I gotta get.
But for $15.
Yeah, for $15.
Anakin's so tiny. So Bulba is so tiny.
So here is Anakin's Pod Racer. And I gotta say, actually, I'm pretty impressed with this.
So Bulba can stand.
It has a really good range of motion. So you can, like, have it doing, like, crazy turns and stuff. All these pieces here have a little bit of... Whoops. Well, popped that one off. But they got a little bit of mobility to them. And yeah, it's just, I mean, pretty well done, honestly. We're going to throw little Anakin in here.
Little Annie.
He's kind of hard to get in here.
I don't know how you struggle.
And then as an extreme rarity for this line, this actually comes with a stand. Which, granted, it might just be because pod racers are kind of weird. And, you know, you can't really have them hover like they're supposed to. And if you just had them sitting there, they would surely just tilt over. So yeah, I mean, a pretty nice stand on top of that. And here's Sebulba's much larger pod racer.
I wanted to get, I forgot to grab it, Cobb Vanth's speeder bike that we have in the other room to compare the size of this engine to the size of this bike.
Oh, yeah.
To see how accurate it was.
And then we're going to get a little Sebulba in
But I
here.
just forgot to grab it.
Look at him.
He's such a little menace. I've always
Was
loved
he the
Sebulba.
Phantom Menace?
Speaking of menace, separatist menace. No, wait, is that... I forgot what that says on the side.
Oh, on the ship? Or?
Yeah. They might say on the front.
On here?
Yeah.
It just says Grand Army of the... Oh, wait. Nope. No, it just says Grand Army of the Republic.
Darn, I'm gonna have to look it up because the curiosity's eating me alive.
Anyway, another gunship to the collection. Collection of gunships.
Nightmare. It says Separatist Nightmare.
So your segue didn't work?
Nope.
Alright, just a minimal amount of assembly required on this one. That pops into place. And other than that, you got... I love the gunships. If you haven't seen these before, the doors open on the sides here. There we go. So the doors open on the sides, which I guess we'll go ahead and leave open so we can add some troops. My only complaint with a lot of the gunships is they don't come enough... some of them don't come with enough people. This one comes
And
with...
they only come with like one pilot.
Yeah, they should have 2 pilots, because you got the cockpit here, which it is a 2-piloter vehicle. Is that all the way in? And then we need to make sure we get the gunners in. Alrighty, so we got the 2 gunners in, which are, I think, pretty important. Unfortunately, for the back here, we don't have anybody in them. And again, as you can see, you can get 2 on each side here. But even this one, which is a pack that comes with more troops than the other ones, it's still not enough, because you got the 2 in the pilot, you got the 2 bubble guns, and then the last one we have is on the speeder bike that comes out the back.
Speeder.
A bark speeder, my bad, whatever.
Fake Star Wars.
So again, I wish they would either use moments like this to go heavy on troops, heavy on troops, or release some figure packs, which I don't know if they legally can, because if those that don't know, Hasbro is the only one that can do Star Wars figures. These are Star Wars vehicles or something, so they don't count. And the little figures that come with them, I don't know. They're not action figures. I don't know the exact
miniatures.
I don't know the exact lingo in which Hasbro controls the monopoly on. But anyway, yeah, these spin around, which are super fun. This pops off so you can see like the missiles and stuff underneath, which is pretty cool.
Which is how it was in episode 2.
Oh yeah, and also got the tail gun. It doesn't spin quite as much. But overall, I mean, the gunships are very well made. Pretty happy with them. Just wish they came with more figures.
Now, if only we had the last gunship. Bang! The last one we need, the last one they make.
This for now.
For now.
This is the Coruscant Guard ship, which is probably the second coolest one next to the Tiger Shark, I'd say.
I like Plo's Bros.
Over that?
Yeah. And the Crumb Bomber, too. I think I actually might like all the ones with something on the side more.
Well, yeah, Crumb Bomber was number 1. That's no question.
No,
Oh, wait, no, not Crumb Bomber.
Tiger Shark. Yes.
Tiger Shark. My brain, for whatever reason, mixed those up for a second. And then
I
as I said it, I was like, what?
Crumb Bomber's second after Tiger Shark.
Really?
Then it's Plo's Bros.
I don't know. I really like the Coruscant Guard ship.
I think for me,
But I really like the Coruscant Guard.
Coruscant Guard one's second to last to the basic one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's craziness.
Just because I don't know, it's not as fun as having a little side paint thing.
Yeah, but to me, the Coruscant Guard are not as fun. They're more like serious, and that's badass in their own way.
He dresses up all the goddamn time. He's got a new outfit. Look, his armor is so decorated. Their armor is also decorated.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know.
I suppose, yeah, it's not in the same vein as Wolfpack. They did it because they like wolves. They dress up in the guard sigil, you know?
Yeah. Alrighty, again, this just snaps in there. Bubble turrets. Oh, I don't know if I showed these off earlier. They spin. But let us know what you think is the coolest gunship. I mean, well, I feel like everyone agrees Tiger Shark is number 1. But to me, I don't know. The Coruscant Guard ship is just clean, and it also is like a symbol of just like, I don't know. The Coruscant Guard's just badass.
I do like it as one of those things that shows up in Clone Wars for 2 seconds. I'm a big fan of stuff like that, because that's most of the gunships.
I will say another little bit of complaint is I do really wish, like, this just comes with more just regular clones. These should be Coruscant Guards and stuff. Especially
I could take a little red paint and just...
Especially for how cool the Coruscant Guards are, it feels meh. Doesn't feel good to just put some regular clones in here.
I'm gonna leave the Bart.
And especially like, I mean, we could have got Fox with this, you know, like that would have been sweet. Thorn.
I mean, if you wanted to do that, we could have got Wolfpack with.
No, yeah, I mean it's a complaint I have against all of them. I don't like that they just give us basic troops at times like those, you know, when it shouldn't be. So again, same deal. Got all the troops in there. Got the speeder bike in the back. Huh?
Stand. Oh, here it is.
And yeah, I mean the gunships are...
I like that it's like almost the same red. This is probably a closer red to it. Yeah.
The gunships are still probably some of the best vehicles in the entire line.
We might be a little biased. The gunships are some of our favorite vehicles.
Everyone loves the gunships. I can't wait to get the ATTE.
Yeah.
That is what I'm most excited for.
I'm honestly, it's one of those things. Everybody loves the gunship so much. I'm surprised they haven't made an Imperial counterpart.
Yeah. I think in compensation to that, they, when possible, stretched it out. You know, like in Bad Batch, it'd still use some, but they're painted gray. You know.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll use them a little bit. You know, as long as we can fit it in there. So before we head off, I guess, like I said, I'm really excited for the ATTE coming up. The Ghost is going to be fantastic. Is there anything that you want to see that hasn't been... the SDCC exclusive is really nice. Yes.
MTT.
The MTT, which is the big droid shuttle, would be super sweet.
Shuttle's like a...
Transport.
Yeah.
Shuttle's
Transport
kind
is
of...
one of those T's.
Yeah.
Terrain is the other one. M might be multiple.
Or mobile, maybe.
Mobile?
I'm not sure. Or it even could be mobile troop transport, maybe.
That might be it.
Anyway, that would be
you
super
see
sweet.
A video of Marco trying to guess all the Star Wars acronyms.
The ATDP, is that the three?
ATDP.
That one would be super sweet. I would love that.
What does that stand for, Marco?
All-terrain dinosaur pterodactyl. I'm trying to think of anything else would be super cool. I mean, there's awesome stuff coming up from them. I have full faith in them.
Turbo tank.
Yeah. That'd be pretty big.
Juggernaut turbo tank.
That would be pretty massive. But, again, Micro Galaxy is so cool because I don't feel like there's nothing, you know, reasonable that we won't get. You know, obviously we're not going to get a scale Star Destroyer or Death Star or something, like things that are too big. But I feel like just about any vehicle that is reasonable.
I feel like the most reasonable big vehicle like that they could give us was Moff Gideon's ship.
You know,
very big, insane, would be like several $100s.
With them doing those costumes now, and those are pretty pricey, I could maybe see them doing something big. I would.
Again, Star Destroyer's unfeasible. You know, just too big.
It's too big.
But the Moff Gideon ship, I feel, is feasible.
How big would a Naboo starfighter be?
A Naboo starfighter.
Not a starfighter, like Queen Amidala's thing. Yeah, it'd be pretty massive. Oh man, especially like if they really chromed it up too, that'd be sick.
So good.
I don't know. I'm very.
I haven't seen their. Have they made a normal Naboo starfighter?
Yeah, it was a Target exclusive.
Was it real chromed up?
The yellow one?
The front of it. The front is chrome, Marco.
I guess I don't remember. By the time this video comes out, those costumes that Jazzwares are doing, the Darth Vader and the Spider-Man, those will be released. I heard some people in comments saying that they were $1,000, or the Vader one was $1,000 anyway. I don't know if that's the true price. I guess you'll know by the time this is out. But I will be curious to see where they go in that direction. I'm pretty excited about that. Hoping they do a Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper, Boba Fett. Anything else you'd like to see?
Clone.
I said that. I literally said Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper,
Boba Fett. I just heard Stormtrooper.
I don't know.
Maybe more specific. Captain Rex.
Yeah. Rex would be super.
Not
cool.
just a regular.
I think that would do super well.
Honestly, any of the commanders.
I mean, not any of them.
Bly would be cool. I like Bly.
Mayday.
Mayday.
I just don't know how well Bly would sell. You know what I mean? Like Rex, Cody,
Wolf. But which Wolf?
Phase 2.
Which Phase 2?
Which one?
Pilot outfit. That's pretty dope.
It is, but like that's not what people think of. I don't know if things like ARC Trooper 5s and Echoes would do well or not.
Yeah.
I think they would. I don't know. It depends on the price point. But I'm pretty excited and optimistic to see again, it's really cool to see a company that feels like they really care about Star Wars. Unlike Black Series. And a little sneak peek is up next. We're going to be opening a bunch of Hot Toys. All Star
We're
Wars?
doing that?
Right?
We got some other stuff over here. Do you want to do the Hot Toys? We got a bunch of stuff.
We're not doing it all in this video.
If you're watching this video.
But my point being is, if you're not keeping up with Hot Toys, whoever's in charge of them clearly loves Star Wars.
Or money.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the thing, yeah. It's so weird to me that, like, you can look at Black Series. I know the end of this video has just become a big rant. I don't know if you're enjoying
Marco,
it or
what
not.
Good video of yours doesn't become a rant.
You could look at Black Series and be like, oh, it's just a bunch of corporate suits making decisions and they don't know what's going on. But that's so weird. You would think, like, those types would want to make the money-making decisions, right? But the money-making decisions ultimately is just making what the fans want and making what they'll buy. Like, that is.
I've had this conversation before, Mark. I think they're confused what the fans want. Because they hear the loud minority of people going, I want only original trilogy stuff. Give me the 50th Leia. In Death Star Leia.
We did a Whatnot show, for those that don't know. Pops Comics, we work there.
Hey, I didn't know I was wearing... You're wearing the shirt.
I am too, but yours is more visible. And by more visible, I mean mine isn't visible at all. But anyway, so we did a Whatnot show where we did Star Wars figures. It was all 3.75 Star Wars figures today. And so many people kept coming in. Got any Clone Wars? That was like the 100% the number one request was Clone Wars figures. And again, it's because they don't really make them in Black Series, you know, like, and it's crazy that there's people that want to buy them in Black Series. It kills me. I don't have the Black Series 5s because they made that a Walmart exclusive for no reason at all.
And Walmart sucks at giving us stuff here.
They're terrible. They're terrible.
Shintuck.
But yeah, so I'm glad that there's two companies out there that are really doing a great job, and they're very different things. And one of them, Jazzware, is getting into a whole different section now with these costumes. I hope this one does well. I think Vader's a good choice to start off with. I think up next,
Boba Fett.
Boba
Captain Rex.
I think Boba or Stormtrooper is the most logical route to go.
They could just do like a Luke outfit. Probably would be pretty good.
Maybe. I don't know if... Which is cool. So even
I don't know how well it'd do, but I'd buy it.
Even if this Vader costume is $1,000, that's a lot of money. Yeah, you got to do that one. But anyway, even if it's $1,000, which Vader's going to be the most complicated costume they'd probably make.
Captain Rex. Not as much cloth involved, but the armor's a little more intricate in ways.
Maybe, I don't know. It's arguable. But anyway, my point being is it only really gets more simplistic from there, you know. Especially then if you do characters like Luke and stuff like that wouldn't be that complicated. But I think it's really cool to, for those of you that don't know, if you're looking to get like a really nice Darth Vader costume, it's going to cost you a lot more than $1,000.
Yeah.
So, you know, even though this is still expensive, it is opening up to other people that previously wouldn't have, you know, been able to afford it, and now can.
Hell, if it's less, I might think about it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I want to spend $1,000 on a Vader. If they make a Boba Fett, I'm in. I'm in 100%. I always wanted a Boba Fett costume. But that's it for today. Let us know what you thought about our rants.
Din Djarin probably be a good one too.
Oh yeah, I don't know how we didn't say that. But anyway, let us know what you think about the rants. Let us know what you think about. Are you excited about the costumes coming up? The stuff we opened up today.
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys.
What's your opinion on Hot Toys Grievous? Are you going to buy me one? You should buy me one.
Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.